Everybody, good to see you again. This is Clem. Remember, we're the 4K of meals. That's 4Ks. That's because it's Clem's Country Kitchen Cooking. And also 4K is a good thing because it means carrots. Now, we're not doing carrots today, but I just want you to know that we're a gem and we shine like that. So we're doing today a banana mango turmeric. Now turmeric, as you may know, has curcumin in it, and curcumin is an anti-inflammatory and it's really good for your system. So we want to put the turmeric into this smoothie, and we're going to go through this one thing at a time, or thing. And we have all our ingredients here. I took a couple pictures. You should have seen that on the outset. We're gonna start out with 1 frozen banana into our Vitamixer blender. And then we're going to take half a cup of frozen mangoes. So we're gonna throw that in there too. By the way, I'm in Flagstaff, Arizona. It's in the mountains at 7,000 feet. I had to get away from where I was. It just I needed an escape. So I came up here to get some mountain fresh air, bring my bike, go riding. And it is still COVID-19, so we do have to still social distance and we have to wear the mask when we go certain places. And that's just part of the process of what we gotta deal with right now. Now we're gonna take 1 cup of Earlman milk, gonna pour that right in there. We're also gonna take a 1/4 cup right here. This is cashews. So we're gonna pour those cashews right in there. We want full fat coconut milk right out of a can, okay? So we're gonna take 1/3, it's really thick. We gotta take 1/3 of a cup, dump it right in there because you want this creamy. And put in some whole hemp seed. So we're gonna put whole hemp seed in. And this little scoop here, if it's a full scoop, it's like 2 tablespoons. If it's a half a scoop, it's 1 tablespoon of this Bob's Red Mill whole hemp seed. MCT, the bottle's getting beat up a little bit, but this is really good for your system too. You put that Earl right in there. That's gonna be 1 teaspoon. Now we're in the kitchen of the condo over at Wyndham, and it's a nice little condo, 1 bedroom. Nice and roomy. A lovely view of the Ponderosa Pines, which up here in the Flagstaff area and these mountains. The Ponderosa Pines, it's the highest concentration of Ponderosa Pines in the world. We're gonna get some maca powder because we want to give this a little kick, all right? And it's always good to use this because it is good for your bloodstream. It's also really good to help pump up your energy a little bit. And I hear it's pretty good for the sex life. But that's just me hearing it from someone else. All right, we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of maca powder right in there like that, okay? We gotta add a little bit of vanilla, okay? It's bacon vanilla. There you go. A little bit of vanilla. So I'm gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon, not too much. I don't wanna overpower this beautiful, there we go. A little vanilla right in there, 1/4 teaspoon. And now we move that out the way. Now we're going to also put in some protein powder because we want our smoothie to have some protein in it, balance out the sugars. All right, so Orgain, vanilla, 1 scoop. That 1 scoop equals 2 tablespoons, okay? We'll put that right out the way. Now you do need to use some cinnamon as well in this lovely dish. Ain't even a dish, is it? It's going to be a smoothie. So I guess, you know what? If you're serving it to somebody you really like, you could say he or she, they're a dish, and you're just serving them up. Okay, so 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Yay. Put that 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon right in there. You have to take a dash of salt. They don't have much salt here, and I didn't bring everything with me. So I'm using their salt shaker. It's just a little white salt, not the best. We're gonna put a dash of salt in there, maybe a few dashes. But be careful. You don't want too much salt in there because then it's gonna change the flavor, and it is not gonna be delightful for you to enjoy. Then oddly enough, because pepper helps the turmeric and the curcumin inside the turmeric process in your intestinal tract. So the pepper actually is like a carrier that helps make the turmeric, or the curcumin in the turmeric, it makes it process through the bloodstream faster and in the lining of the stomach. So we're gonna put a few dashes of pepper in there. I know it sounds weird, but we're gonna put the pepper in there. You see the size of that shaker? It's so small. I can barely get any pepper out of there. I mean, I couldn't even snort it up out of this little thing. Of course, if you snort pepper, it's sort of like that, what do they call that stuff? That sneezing powder or something people needed to clear their nose way back in the 1800s. All right, anyway, back to the powder. I mean, to the pepper. Back to the pepper, we throw a little more pepper in there. Take a look around. Yeah, that's plenty of pepper. So I mean, it's really a little pinch or a dash by the time if you pick it up with your fingers. And I would use cracked black pepper. I would like that much better. All right, so we've got those ingredients in. Let me see if I'm missing anything, because then you'll be like, hey, you forgot something, because I saw you put the ingredients in. Oh, yeah, what did we forget? The most powerful ingredient for this particular smoothie. Now, I know that some people, they don't really like the taste of it. A lot of Indian foods have turmeric in it, but it depends on how you blend it all together. So we're gonna take a 1/4 teaspoon. Now I'm gonna try it after that, and if I don't like it, I might add another 1/4 teaspoon, but I don't wanna overpower everything with the turmeric. The turmeric's still gonna work in your system. You don't have to take a ton of it at once, and especially when it's concentrated powder like this. And this is the McCormick Gourmet brand. And I did buy a big tub because I like having this handy in the house. All right, so now we got all our ingredients in. I'm looking around, make sure I didn't miss anything. I didn't want to throw in the kitchen sink. Oh, you know what we forgot? Now there's already mango in here, and it's quite sweet. And there's also Nanar in here. And the Nanar was fairly ripe, so it's quite sweet. And I froze them. I peeled, of course, the mango, and then I froze the rest of that, and I froze some Nanar. Now I think the thing I want to do, start out with just 1 tablespoon of monk fruit. Now you can also supplement that with maybe 3 to 6 dates, depending on how sweet you like. Now, whole dates that are pitted, though, don't throw them in with the pit. You'll be really sorry. All right, there we go. There goes our monk fruit right in there. And then we're going to pop the lid on. Up here at 7,000 feet in Flagstaff, Arizona. Now, I'm gonna give you a look and see. There we go. You can see the turmeric already in there, changing a little bit of color. We're gonna give it a go and keep it on low to start with. Turn it up slightly. Kind of get everything mashed in there together before you get it too high. And it is gonna be thick and creamy. And with a batter mixer, you don't take long. There, that's all she took. Now we're gonna get it out. Let me get my camera back, set back up again because I'm a mess. Okay, here we go. got it done. I'm hoping it's gonna be delicious, just like many of the other things. I'm gonna step away and get a glass. That take so long, did it? Station identification and everything. Okay, it's gonna be rich and creamy, see that? It is a smoothie. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how rich and creamy. Now, if it's too creamy for you, what you can do, because that's a lot of frozen mango and banana, but what you can do is you can take and add a little bit more almond milk or a little bit more of the whole fat coconut milk. Now we're gonna give this a try, and if I got it right, you're gonna see a smile on my face. If I didn't, we're gonna add a couple other ingredients. Here we go. Yep, I got it right. It's delicious. So for everyone that wants to try something really different and amazing, I suggest you try this turmeric mango banana smoothie. And I will list all the ingredients. I'll put the pictures up, and I'll put this on Facebook as well. I'll be starting an Instagram. This is Clem Ricketts from Clem's Country Kitchen, Flagstaff, Arizona. Wishing you all a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay healthy. Wear your mask where you're supposed to. Bye now.